Wednesday, the 9th of August 2023, 42 minutes gone past 1500 hours. We're here live once again on our 24 radio, our Brabapa radio, and our 24 radio GH. On Facebook, it's our 24 radio stroke TV, YouTube, our 24 radio or our 24 TV, and on Twitter at our 24 radio. We are here just to do one thing, to figure out our role in making Ghana a very beautiful place. That is why we are here. We come seeing ourselves first as Ghanaians before members of any smaller group, and we consciously figure out what we need to do so as to cause the changes that we want to have in our dear nation, Ghana. Yes, it's a big country. When you look at it from just you as an individual, it's a very, very big country. Just as when you look at yourself in the universe of which you have emerged from, it's very huge. And sometimes you may feel your actions and your inactions are negligible. They don't go anywhere. It takes my mind to a story of a gentleman who was driving on the motorway, and after enjoying something in his car, he just opened the windows and he threw the rubbish out on the motorway. He drove for a very long time until he found a certain service point, and then he drove into. Unknowing to this man, there was this gentleman also following him who saw him throw that rubbish on the motorway. And he followed him. He followed him all the way. He even missed where he was exiting, and he followed him all the way till the service point that this gentleman drove in. And then he politely went to him and he said, "Oh, I saw you throw something out of the window on the motorway." Yes, which the gentleman, yes, oh yeah. And then this man asked him, let's imagine everyone driving on the motorway is to throw a single rubbish on the motorway. What would happen to the motorway? It was then that this gentleman realized he made a very, very, very big error. Obviously, if everyone, the number of cars that use the motorway, if everyone is to just throw one piece of rubbish on the motorway, it will make the motorway more than a rubbish dump. That is how we should view our actions and our inactions. When we are able to view our actions and inactions in the context of the whole, it will urge us either to carry on with whatever we intend to do, or it will discourage us from doing whatever we intend to do. If everyone is to do whatever that you are doing, how would it be? And if everyone is not to do whatever you should do, what would it be? So in as much as possible, let's look at ourselves in the context of the whole. In the context of the whole means we evaluate our actions as if everyone is to do the things that we do. It will help us in directing our path to be able to play a better role in making Ghana a very beautiful place. So when we come here, it's more to do with we working on ourselves to come to terms with what we need to do. It's very, very important. And to help us do that, since it's all about Ghana, we come knowing ourselves with our primary identity. And when we are knowing ourselves with our primary identity, we see ourselves first as Ghanaians. And when we see ourselves first as Ghanaians, we come to the understanding that there is nothing whatsoever that is important than the fact that we are Ghanaians. Nothing whatsoever should separate us from our primary identity. Nothing whatsoever should make us disregard what we are in our primary identities. Nothing whatsoever should cause us to disrespect, to look down upon our primary identity. And if that is the case, all secondary identities, although important, cannot stand in our way of we calling forth the Ghana within us to come into expression. That is why we are here. So if you are here for the first time, whatever the reason may be, I'll urge you to come as a Ghanaian. Although you can hold on to your secondary identities, come as a Ghanaian, reason as one, and you would realize that greater wisdom is what is going to emerge of you. Greater intelligence is what is going to emerge of you, and greater love is what is going to emerge of you. To this effect, I would humbly welcome you once again to Bamaso. And Chiason Cocasia and the more people and maybe I will be a some pens who will feed in that 24 radio. A Brava radio and a 24 radio G. Say YouTube and a wire 24 radio and as a 24 TV or Facebook I 24 radio stroke TV and I say Papa Smiley. Ubinya ewo say upim Twitter and so there any at a 24 radio. Yaba ene wukuda August that also kono yaba yabeto ato adwene ahwede betimi aye na my Ghana afa ne ntoma pai fra ahadi nim ene se ye Ghana fo na eni pankuto nso na yepe amasa omai kronkron no nti free sam pempensu ya akoi no ye secondary identities ya hyenso dia ewo Ghana echi no ehu hia de ehu hia pa me na ada ehu hia na emom ehu hia emaye no eye se etimi boa ama omai Ghana etimi ye de be ekonkan right eno ana ye de measure ye secondary ashenso de edi omai Ghana echi no ne ye de hwe ni tumi na se ne kesiyo nti mesrel say obaba na wa parody o secondary identity a enyam from so kra na emom aya na obusa ho say kwan ba so ana kuma na ewo kese enim no ebo ama kese no akonanim si nyina etimi busi ho sa question we ya ebema ye niam aye no aye very very guided ye ni be koye ho so na niam bi e wo se ye jai ene niam bi e wo se ye yere ho ne ye no yatumi ayo no ma no etumi afa ne ntoma pa efra nti se nene de edi kan ro afidie na ba ha se dia ene eja mamu ahu de nti aya be piem wo ha se di kan hu no se o na o kasa no o pese o step into a more excellent version of yourself. Aye. And sana why there be ahwe kra se wo betimi akoso obi ama wono no etumi ejai enema bi a wo mpese oni kro no ebeye e wo se ohunu se wan kasa no wo behwe ama that untapped beautiful side of you na e wo honom no watimi aye there be a step into that capabilities. So unya ede sa asem no ehye utirimu a oba you seek your personal development which is in alignment with you growing the whole as well. Eba ne sa obehu ni se adwenkese pa na be free mu aye de be aba asem bia obeka bia no ebeye embracing ebeye welcoming to everyone. You see last week when we were just rounding up I made a quote from a gentleman. Okay, I'm reading in a menkancho. There was this quote that we shared last week when we were just rounding up by Dr. Noziri. Dr. Noziri and the cast asking we say was speak only when you feel your words are better than your silence. Or speak only when your words, you feel your words are better than your silence. What this gentleman is trying to let us know, and he say, when you are talking, make sure say your talking is yielding better results. And yes, idea, and your silence is more better than you talking. The person who say your words are yielding better results than your silence. Now, what's now? Who said to what extent did it make you better? What's now? To what extent did it make you express greater wisdom? What's now? To what extent did it make you feel say you have been able to cause someone to reason or step into their higher version? If that is not the case, if at the first hurdle no went me anya debe enhwiri na yakọ animu a na wasa abusa ho say wasem na wo kan no to what extent ana etumi ma obi ehu say branti ya kan sema hu say yes na dwunu mu do enema bi ana wo say nka me mama ni ko no mani yanko wa kan sem na mama hu papa. Did your words make someone say something to that effect? Man is let's just say or silence cry essence obey the bay over kasa and crowfobo honwa or meet me be o man ahia or people cast match or you say for tikobo dem one answer ko na akosho ho akomfo nemum se ko ba se nipa na wo kana ho asem no se de medi kan kai na utimi hun se you have something in common. You share something which is very, very dear to your heart, something so important to you. All counts and more. Yeah, now you're very, very tactful. We are very, very careful. So, the mesrel na yasre will be say yabano. Yamamodian say yade na shansu di kind. In reference to Jumedi, Ghana. Ebeye adwuma na yesi ye no eye adwuma ya ma ewiase nyina nso hu say you we are practicing Ghanaian, not just lip service. Me Ghana ni na me Ghana ni keke na we truly practice we being Ghanaians. So otie ni said the doctor Zasadin to Roehampton ananatena ewo nana asarebedi akon enso ewo Worcester Dr. Ebenezer Mofabwatin ono the hypnotist or be ye wa dwunu mu adwuma fefefe e de amount na sarebedi akon machia na he nana nketia continue to rise in power nana me say ye be koso abodin ye be koso abodin for your exemplary life that you led when you came to this planet. Say asrochine obey day ana onko back to epunu asrochine ye no ho oyede obeko back to epunu enti asrochine say oba shows na the best it can do and it's oba flexing the beauty that dan who say asrochine fepa efe that dan ho kama na afi why dey be wasa dan ani no go back to the ocean sans na yenso yete yede ye twie mu time no matter how much we try to resist, we can never stop ourselves from going back to where we emerged from. Just as the wave, no matter how hard or how much it tries or it resists going back to the ocean, it will certainly go back to the ocean. Likewise, no matter how hard or how much we try, we will go back to where we emerged from. However, the best we can do is when we come here, just as the ocean flexes, the wave flexes its beauty when it comes to the shore, we as units of life will have to flex our beauty when we come here. Our beauty of love, our beauty of intelligence, our beauty of creativity to make others much better. That is why we are here. And we will continue to remember you, continue to rise in power. You, Nana, menchia patron patron Connecticut ono twika kese pa ewo America ho menchia Dr. Ajingo watu ne hu din ambassador for Christ, ambassador for Christ, of course. And just said in hopa ambassador or yana ambassadorial duties non so pa na menchia Prince the Bombardier of a body bema benewa Ghana to say so for chum and so abipi has to see of a chum also metunchi more than a mount na menchia of a kwame of a kwame of France yampenyumfu aka of a kwame was a non-conformist, right? HSA no unconform to a Niema. I'm very certain say Okasa unconform to Niema so easily. Nemum, he reasons deeply and deeply into things, and if he doesn't need to conform to what it is, any no idea na wacha idebe abo into Kwame. Cause why as long as it is able to promote the whole. That is what we are all yearning to have. Something that promotes the whole. Into offer Kwame. Continue to do that. I will see Yesu wherever that you find yourself. Also, your tunchi mode near the mass. So I need to say EPL no ever say the first game is on Friday. Yes, on Friday. The first game is on Friday, the 11th. Yes, the 11th of August. We're looking forward to another beautiful season. In many instances, say, until when would we also be able to make our Premier League back in Ghana a much exciting one? It starts from somewhere, and then we move into wherever that we want to get to. One thing that if we are able to develop as people are in all facets of our lives, no quality, present in all areas of our lives. In fact, the effect that it will have in everything that is of concern to us is enormous. Very enormous. No quality no akofom kakra, ekofom. Nyesa kakra mpo ekofom. If we are able to improve upon our honesty level, your bars of honesty, I tell you, your sports and so be there ebe ko enim. Anya sports unko in all facets of our life. So dem kan no. So no quality eba ho no mo a bibia be fine. Enkoba say a whole institution like Bank of Ghana would come and tell us, say, Sikatutri di sa idea by ira. It's all because the honesty level is gone way down. We are looking forward to the day where such honesty levels out of new ways of programming, no, ebema your honesty levels idea akonenim. Say, yeah, me kasa asem every now and then say. Okay. Oma omudua na oma mani da hwa omudua no. I don't know about other places, America and the rest. Nemum United Kingdom, London to be precise. When I walk around and I see omudua, they do something which teaches me a lot. I learn so much from it. And they say, Iduana omudua no, kitwa no, omasha ase no. Na the two bars be esinchen. No de stripe will be abo one side of the small tree to the one bar. No de another stripe on so abo tree to the other bar. Ninjina and say they want to give a direction to the tree that is now growing. Right? They want to give a direction to the tree that is now growing. Enti omo pese edua no benyina wie na afi na omo koyere omo ho akotene edua no eno omo bebre kwa While the tree is just in its early stages, now after they give it a direction. And if we want something more progressive of the lives yet to grow now, we should find a way to program them to come and understand the beauty of honesty. Yes, next year train more muni edia ebeyire pass ebetumi ayedebe atene wo. Now, in as much as possible, the entire we have to train them to come to the understanding of why there should be honesty within them, there should be integrity, discipline within them, and say, in as much as possible, when there is a problem, and I say you are trying to deal with a problem with someone, the best of all ways is to involve. And then but I say you give the person pointers. Man pointers. Guidance. So say, what could possibly be the outcome of that direction I be taking? Pointers. Just say you involve the people who are the problem into the solution. Just say you let them come to understand. Say this is the importance of we having solutions to the kind of problems that we are encountering. When you are able to go that direction, solution be our own. The problem was part of the solution, and the solution is very, very lasting. Na one solution be our be I don't say it doesn't go very far. I make honesty wasem, right? If our honesty levels improves, we will get a very, very beautiful results in our part of the world. One so honesty level now here baby I'm very certain says so improve na one so ebeboa wa nkasa wonso yo yemfa nchia nsi ase na so tie ni nko ade a ene nso yaba for the next possibly an hour and 45 minutes now. Yemeto ato adwene yenhwe de yenso yebetumi aye to make a beautiful nation much better. Yenko ahoma no so em say akwasi Yesu why there be waba ana ofachumberima enso aba na ene wuku adai no questions and answers version of Bamaso. Say yebusi aho ba ko mienu miensa na ya de be ya to ama ye ho yi questions na no fefe kama na will be question no the abeto wonom for some time now. Me person de bo akwasi na ye hwese obekire na adwene e wo ho kama what say what considerations ana umeki before you decide to say obetimi I respect will be an answer on respect no. Nti say ushia will be in your encounter with someone, what considerations ana umeki before you choose to respect the person or not to respect that person. Yama akwasi Yesu akwaba akwasi otimenka Bamaso
Papa ajenkasio
na impom to say akwasi
papa na nyantom ya da sorry
sweet yaba nso de ne aba ohun
yaba ne aba papa
yaba nso de ne aba ye beto akwantu no so na football nso de no ane at once ene ye brain nti no menim se asem ne ebusa ba ko a ya na asem misafo a ehina asem bi pono meboa asem so on mo a master key BM pono be 2 million, right? Asem na onuane de aba ene o say considerations be ana say fan say ushia will be a ana in your encounter with someone no yeah and sana we decide say woni hruwe I'll either respect you or not respect you. Question onuane e de aba eno no agosi ye boy nkomo Welcome.
Yo, Papa, me that's it. Yeah, I think me and my brother me boy is see it. So me share um one thing I me papa or catch me say nipa bia no me fa ebu ema nipa bia and he say me share me ebu no me dey ma wo. One thing I be ma me so you want to say and one thing I me so me expect to say sometimes the way we see achia kra no and after the way we see start to kasa ne say your body language you know let me emma me who say no maybe this person maybe fact one for bua mame. Now one thing that I've learned me fika ka medina asasi so they say I used to revenge I need to retaliate so be and be am say me nyeni bi ansana me ho ato me but growing up me share na say if you woman in tia one me who say wo na wo problem so what you say because if you am tia wo the need the more especially I think most of my friends here in now phone you know I be kasa from experience wo share me yeah my mentor Dr. Ting when you Dr. Ting almost 72 years. And so the kind of boo any what family say ni nana che say meaning no and me ko di fie ni ete woni e bon komo a oba obeka say sabi obi ni nana so sabi onye bia me busua ni kra papa idea ntia because of I think we dey make komo chi kakra me ba hapo for yeah me can 9 years ago na me ba hapo for me ye adwuma e wo grocery store bi kakra ja e bo adwuma kakra ana oba ho I think so oba ho no ono ne man nyina se bi omo ye doctors ne whatever wo big internet akwa se ono nko a one ne yire atam kana I think said ne ba no nhyira enye nyi ase to oba to ade to oba to ade na okọ no na nyema ne dọsọ mimi who said no doctor thing when nim fi no we ni mu kakra ntino yes ana it's okay me catch the nipa or me or my assistant say, can you take over, for me to me call J man. I say, wow. See, any free one I say, no. So in a butcher part or be young guy say we need my apart from who yeah my grandpa no. Oh you cry. See a different or J me number and we started. I've known him for 9 years and he's part of my progress in life. About sometimes will be something, hey, said you see Kasane, said you see, I said, we am penism. He have taught me some ethics, even though I have a father that he also taken part of my growth, Sabi bi kakana mi ye no buo kakra no respect no kakana mi ye na di chen. Ama mini no am aba be ye to say ubi nana and I say ubi ba. So Papa said, if you say, a Ghanaian community, Ghana, the community has, and rather treated this topic over one platform. Yeah, well, microphone on my minimum bomb, minimum bomb one kasa entity of who in the patrol, and I said, who in the first place, Rana, Sebi, ABA, on say, no, Ghana, who me are Ghana, Ayana, FSM meeting come up. But obi one ma just say bro twi no te pa be why na just say onka obeka ni bro for obeye name obetete ne ho e de agu so these are issues so I think that echo Ghanaian community as compared to and so the abeka ho nti the make kakra na ni say machia personally even if it's not this radio station machia no I think the first time SM they say me buno Buono comes with any baby. Say be a machine papa ebia of a chum. Na ebia friends me free I'm a coffee and person me kwacha eja me wofa. A check eshamia. First thing I have to remove the cap and greet him as na say mabumi mu ase kaka. I think say star ethics ye e free because the technology ni we are see because na we are see there and is animal hu traditions and cultures no wouldn't in fact technology and reason no you book two of them say me bo mi mu ase na bia say cheshe me me a channel na me de acha payam it shows so much respect so papa. And I think I'll add this too. I think I was my first girlfriend I'm a fire me call me or say me breastfeed because ne papa pe so ohumi I did not know my papa pay mass and debia oka and he said American crowd see a young guy that or baby fee na wakeka na tadi ake mu na eche bi se no we eche no we ni mu ase achia no no o se hwa na the perception about na we were family boys in the free team. So we had a cordial relationship. Say ube bana mini ma sweet hopa na bia yeah ball na o timi no afofo nyina no afre me hey Charlie me wi obrefie you see eti papa de wo ka no e ade a e ho hi pa respect no on say you can say respect is reciprocal eti enipa ndo de be ma wo no the face is near you or the be ma and most of sometimes most of people know so edema but I have learned say even if obi me the bro man na on mommy bia either I walk away because we who say that person on a work problem there's no need say meaning you know be call gatamu na me some disrespect e di pa e bia sabi ni ntete ne me de no e different so what I say so bibia e bo de sometimes go de no be kwa na be catch in one way in other no say be a man for busu amawa first thing that I have to do is to apologize maybe at that moment I'm going through something that I'm woman man show that good deed to you so I think I have every right to apologize to you for my actions say so I say papa your topic is very very broad and
yeah
to me at the
na what can simbi wa ha right o say obi emu a ohun ebia no n'entiti mu a na say de esi bringing up no ana man yes you wouldn't want to reduce yourself to that level what can be say amebo
yeah
now wait there it takes me to ofachum bade yeah asem a wataka or say you or say you are bought the way you sell yourself what is what can
yes
enti say obi amu no ho na say won so wa amu na say nka no anu no say sa no wo sell no ho enti no nka won so to ne sa nka wonya mfumso bi e wa na
oh but yeah papa yes we do yeah papa let me what kind of me young could be no yeah baby shower right and Saturday I remember Anna me call party Anna sometimes me contempt me contempt say I meet my baby better because of say be your family trying to say 7 me call 7 man but papa me drew one of my young girl and I know I started 8 did my for no reason and yeah and I don't forget I say oh we did not tell me right I say oh I'm sorry I thought we should be pa mommy pa na why am I dear be madam for no me feel say be annoy one I'm so it's okay so papa tio I have every right to also go the same way because papa this America for young girls or man we kate pa abo me pa ututum so omo sa omo akata ne this omo slang no he used every word on me and I was so quiet looking at her. Oh yes, I be na Adam Fuka say, don't you know Nathaniel? Oh no, or send no better no. Oh, I'm sorry. Make me throw fetch me pa not what papa. In that situation, that moment, I was even laughing and I'm saying it's okay, it happened. And now me call it. Papa, kakra me can say, oh yes, I know maybe me so meaning no wa. Sabi, Chroma, we all know this how a police, you don't joke with these young kids. I'm grown man. Me the first person or the many business, especially beside Bema. In my mind, all the time I was thinking, say, no, I mean, I'm not ready for this. No, I have life, I have family. At that time, and can any first time woman Ghana oh, there be. That's what I'm saying. Say in humans, such as say, mechanic growth. There's something called growth. There are some things first Maybe I'm so make you try born, maybe you can make you know, man, but you know, you drew baby sometimes we said yeah, it's a mobile oh, why had you hey what why had you partner? Me the movie on it. Anka me who can say meet me a trap. Obi also said a young girl no see here and one also be gate now so I can be actually now and want to know but you know, we are all learning. Say, and if it's not life threatening, say, Ebianca, me, me, can man, Ebia, or tree to so or the Becumidia. Anka, wanna me, two of me, can't say a body just to defend myself. But it wasn't life threatening. You know, it's something that it happens every day, and I let it go. I walk away from problems. Then can me revenge and a honor, son Americano, and a police about. I'm the first target. These people, one you come boom to buy who say young black guy who was so giddy grana, they feel say you are on the boat to work now, you know, what happened in life now, what babity. Sometimes they are not kind of, yeah, this issue I can't remember your but still now, no, you see Argentina, me, baby boom, no, for
Okay.
what's the matter with Sam for it, you know, yeah.
All right then. I will see. Thank you very much. Na yenkuti wafa Kofi Chumberma, and so I'm very certain he would have something to say to question ya when you in the other to table no so no. Over Chum, Bamaso.
Hey, I drink a show. Na abusan for.
Oh, ya pa.
Very good.
Now swear.
Very good. Me show me who ye. Pa. Now, idea me person can de. This is I mean address it media ya na no see akwasi yesu. But here the submission from beginning to the end. Akwasi so wa bisro kakra. What that never be and then the first one well over a month ago, time on holidays one of the Caribbean islands, you know, working there, and then so the all kind of there. Now it resonates very much, so much with me and Milan. In fact, as soon as what can you know? I'm only going to quickly buttress everything you've said. I mean, if I have to give you it's 10 over 10. Seriously, thank you very much. You've spoken very well. What admitted say Nibianka the coordinator record Gacham, but she say as you grow up on never be what Jamanaka. Well, how your question is, Papa? The question is
Of a Jumo. I am the BBSC of a Jum.
Hello.
Over Jum.
Hello.
Okay, all right. Or say, what considerations would you make before deciding to either respect or disrespect someone?
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Jeffrey, the positive side, the respect someone. We are human beings. We think. Nyankopon created us in his image. We are a thinking being. We are not in the animal kingdom, even though we're part of a larger animal kingdom in the scientific world, you know. But we are the only species. We think. And we know good from bad, right to wrong. And you will be respect you, and I won't respect you. First of all, consideration back when they say, I'll see Obia as me at the same time. We are your friend of human relations. If you want people buy you the way you sell yourself. Your proper say Obia no yatiti Obia so my papa. Say my many papa intina me. So I'm no papa ya ka so almost groom well. Into woo ya wo back into the larger society, you know. The pillars are would you be hinges on etiquette, mannerism. So nipa bia wo shia wo yonko a we well mannered. We want a lot of etiquette. Yeah, bro for kase no. Obo say one wo be kase ye kasa ebuo sro ferie ewo mu. But omutie ni ebuo sro and a ferie. These are the three pillars. Sabi obekane ne ma yi bibi obeye bia no sa esuro ebuo wo fa say what is so no apepepe. And those are some of the considerations. obi a what etiquette, I can identify that. The kobe biana me medikai me na me say me a teacher me compare to na me kobe bi no. I want to be accepted. To me medikai a display me mannerism no my good etiquette no. Na me yepa in all my life when I do the medway now, it has opened lots of doors for me. Into what a dear considerations, if you say people, if you are well managed, or a lot of etiquette, it opens a lot of doors for you. Considerations back, I don't know. And also when you ask a consideration, it opens doors for you. So a boy will be beyond would it a society, maybe I will be a boy papa as against the negative side. And say, me the respect will be me dikai. I will show the respect. Now then, the responsibility then becomes yours. Who are me display me etiquette, good mannerism at all. As to how to embrace my good manners now me display. Who bet this person now sabi why yeah would then it's up to you. Me there. My consideration, my respect will be and say, baby, I display a lot of respectability. But in a general sense, yana consideration of respectability, I am reciprocal. There's an element of reciprocity. Now, and you will be out in the what that believe and I would be aware of that element of reciprocity. What be our teaching here? It's one who falls your kindness, where mannerism, who find say, if you call Jimmy. And now, yes, sir. Will be aware rough. Somebody who's coming from the gutter display a lot of superior errors. Yeah. Who say, oh, I call there John, where Jimmy, oh, I call Jimmy. I will not go on that tangent with you. Now, one, what Kasakasa, so over pushing you. No, I, you, Obiabu, Obiabu will say, oh, now, Brent, when you be banana, can't say if I would not tell sir. Oh, now, Bo said, Obiabu, the difference between me and the one me would display that with lack of etiquette, So, and the first consideration, question, I respect you, I may respect. But I will respect everybody. I will respect as a general rule. And I will approach every situation. I go to a lot of places with my well-mannered, they are bringing me up from in I've been paying for me, papa, me offer for me, your peers may be over, and then I made display. Then the responsibility as to say, who will receive me and who will receive me well, who will reciprocate, and I won't reciprocate. That then becomes your responsibility. The teaching accusation. What can you know? Can say consideration be just for respect to be, and they say somebody I can identify somebody who is well managed or what a lot of etiquette. Who may identify. I'm on the same wavelength with this person. Then I flow. Now it's switch. So, would display even the negative side of the crowd. I'll just choose to just ignore you. Because I'm not going down the gutter with you. I'm not going down to your level. All level to me is a red flag. I'm not going down that level. Maybe you are the spirit of excellence. Tell me I want to make progress in my life. In all my dealings, I want to make progress. That's my reference point. I will not fall below. I will not lower the bar. I'd rather have to up the bar, raise the bar. So my mannerism is as constant as the northern star. Constant. No, it's constant. And these are the pillars. My mannerism, good etiquette is always constant.
And see, Emrebe what's a man me kind and say you are bought the way
people
you say,
by the way you
and
say
they say, Emrebe what this idea near Juma.
Oh, be the Juma from time one. Me and me team me home. Me college, I start having my job experience, as I've told you severally, from Hotel the Kingsway at that time, the biggest, most popular hotel in the whole of Kumasi region. Yeah, from that time. That was from 1968. It's about 55 years ago. From that time, that's the same year. In Tamanami was school, when I was in secondary school, yes, I have to go back even before age. When I was secondary school, colleagues, seniors, who said we have this attitude, say you're homo, juniors no ba o me bi no me try home e patch o na me call round the school campus na me hu say akola bi say na koto ha yeso wondo ha adena me busa o say o senior we na case my yes say this is my punishment. My guy say listen, be careful next time, don't do that again, okay? No my course senior no obobo didi me come na come say oh yeah mommy nya butre kakrama nkola do we've been there before. Akola bi o hokwa ma say bia enya do akase won koto ho a akase sorry na call then I go to the senior and then I intercede. Now, Miss Nana can say, Mama, sorry, or Uncle Class, Uncle Charlie. I'm from Mescu said to be punished. Then when you talking, yeah. So now, some seniors agreed with me. We laugh over it. We don't say, oh, maybe I am who be, you know, beautiful exuberance. So, time I started the years, man, even in secondary school level, yeah. When I was a senior.
When I say, when you one casa, and now you decide to say, you package yourself very well. And in a situation someone is not selling themselves at the level of respect, you know, what better to say?
Yeah, no, I sympathize with such persons. Me and me fan say, I'm just an informed penny for a can't say me say, penny will fear a year, will be a woody penny moon fear no, your money be. Yeah, not dream. My conclusions are that a be a only penny moon it would fear. Be a dear penny moon will try to exact the best for his or her word. And she will be misbehave, will be a true one, will be a psychological in sociology. We who identify the year, what UK most black families, you know, are broken homes. I'm not happy saying this, but for the records, it's factual. I think it's the same as it is in the United States. You know, most black people, the young guys, you know, they go around fathering children, will be your 2, 3, 4 girlfriends because of the social security benefit. When you are there's never a father for all the 3, 4, 5 children. That is a red flag. And before the time a year. Now, yeah, we'll go into a historical perspective. And now with slave trade, slave living, there's a good template said we should be able to work towards. Say you be free, sir. Slave. It's over 400-500 years ago, but still people want to hold on to that tag until they misbehave. The thing say a slave more years, sir. But I think there's some other reasons as to why, yes, sir. Because before you have for that children be. Yeah, in Korano, a man in a room Korano, Wabako, Ubusa girls now to London, they call early days in the 70s. Also, my girlfriend is taken off, you know, their style of English, taken off, he's run away. What do you mean I get you pregnant? Wajani on Korano. And most of the time in Korano being there's never been a father, and father spiritually is the head of the family. Mammy, Mammy, I carry child in 9 months or year, a war no, dear, what you want to but father, no. Either the fathers are in prison or they've been killed because of most of us black people, your lifestyle, maybe our dogs, why the second what the year we are born to many homes, black families, you know, Yana, there's never a father figure. And that has got a sociological problem. When you go deep into it now, it affects the children very much in terms of training. Yeah. So
all right, thank you very much. Wofa Kofi Chum Berima.
Thank you, sir.
Na yenko
na mikacho yeah they say that question I would have to a generation the last best 10-15 years roughly generation be about o be laugh and say me die no bi ti say nkola true and see me nyama pasabasa enura yesterday in Kumasi Chronom so am here 2 young students KN UST or 24 T-shirt yeah me sure pass most likely T-shirt you know and net rubber and your brand new be are your force go new because we find say the from ayira akusi we the fire back akusi the fire na watwe se ka no de nu back we what two no go wo 24 years me growing up I've been 24 me who be that me I mean me be that I never crossed my mind when I was growing up. So, and about a month ago, so at this college, a reputable institution with Christian background, nkola baako wo mia senior baako bule baako dormitory wo mia no kon wo di ti abo bed bank bed yi dade na ne moma so ahom from at this other college and you benkum secondary school baby at this side now at that age SHS let's say 1920 that violence meaning I'm sorry this happened about 2
Yeah,
weeks
that's
ago
right.
inside of college. And the first one is just yesterday Brema KNUST students 2 Fasika T-set what is the value? Bruni will have 10, 20 cities. Fasika will noon kuno at that young age, 22, 23. Naturally, definitely they are coming from very bad backgrounds. So okay, statistics in a large level. I bet the Ben was a cratchy me and a baby about the bear. It's coming from a very bad background. Too.
You offer. Thank you very much. Now, yanko, my name say offer body. Are you ready, dear? Yamanon Kabi. What considerations and I will make it before deciding to either respect or disrespect another. Offer body, so ultimate car, Bamaso.
Papa, me too come by the background and
And to me come anymore. You. Yeah, idiot. Yama Bombardier, Emre. Na Bombardier, we are Abbey. And I just say, and then offer Kwame, Abba. And see, Bombardier, ultimate car, Bamaso. Good. Saboko, dear. Yo. And yeah, Asama, a daphno swat. Question and answers, Obidia Bannon. Bombing come on.
So, again,
what considerations would you make before choosing to or deciding to disrespect or respect another person?
Okay, you betcha. And you know, say, you call respect, say, a boo, and he say, often as chicken respect, I was a kukubu, and he ukukubu, and akukono, ubua, Nicosia so, or Dreno. Na say, Akromaya say, Oba befane ba akukona jinse bi akoma no mpese obu no adenti na menya me ba wo pese we dai nti no akukona so timi defend ho to de bia e odo bu se de na ye ka ni gena time so no gena de nka akuko on time to akuko onante nenso se akoma ye se on fa respect mana na obeso chi ne ba ne bia wo du sa akuko timi to free African tako amekom papa so hu lie no
Yet you go so.
Koba tupa na yenkofo nwa enti papa say ye ko dictionary mu a nanka I say respect no a feeling of deep admiration for someone or something elicited by their abilities, qualities or achievements. Enti other word who person be respect like I say esteem, high regard, high opinion, approval, estimation, favor, recognition, veneration, or reverence. Enti so Joseph Mikrano, Ephesians chapter 5. Or say, bear my end on a yere, no or you so embunikuno. I did in one case we internet say reciprocal, say bear my wood or yeredia, nay say ubuno, or banjo subo yere, ukun su the nest or dono. Enti ka buono, dear, I say a can, yen suno, say, oh, nipa so yeah, why ye be of quality, not quantity. One can say quantity is there, so the quality. Enti no ye nananom nyina na omubu ahemfo no se omutumi ye hihye omo na speaker of parliament ye ko ye ahemfie wa nkofo nya asem a omubu ohini nti no se yemfa komo ohini ana busuapeni so no ndi asem no kama na se de plaintiff ni defenders nyina no akoka asem no ye wi a na ya settle. Enti papa ade a wo se wo hwe debia npa kro no action no. And I can say action speaks louder than words. na obonum so no papa enye one way traffic enye say bia what say bia I-95 na say mo bridge bia we land na say kwa na okosa na say no no obo we yendi mande of a kwame ne a jachum ne obi o a control radio so ntimi nka je say bombardier respect me David yendi mande respect but you earn the respect so uko school you can say when your degree you say you've earned a degree they say what boy juma so that's it you've earned a degree and to me more magic degree from primary akosi graduate school you have earned it into that certificate in that it me pa and me one certificate back na ma hwe juma and then the be na me da kwa juma bet ma kwa certificate work kindergarten me de akwa juma because I've earned it so that's it. Ain't no ntimi ka say hey bumi there be yenye nisa there we ye and into the nkofo bu ha ye bu omo demand respect no na nkofo bu omo so nkofo bu omo any pakwa we dey na we ye de be nko a nkofo bu so ye bu omo ni nyina ye action papa action no and they say for every action there's equal and opposite reaction one of the laws of motion as the Newton law of motion for every action there's equal and opposite reaction. And the body will continue to lay in this state of rest unless compared by an external force. And the Saudi Anka, tables na sankana to form a external force in the push ankana sentiment nantin ko. So, and say your society na say yakasa akori de yembunoa na external force binti na man ebia ni tibia na ide ayesa. So yekokro bia so yekofo yesi yebu no uba ya America ha yesi Martin Luther King when demanded respect name more than inquest was say when you say the year obi wo no ne kan ya say mountain e de when we say mountain on name destination pass of a mountain de nya de onyini so be ko bi because when you say kwan wotu no ani owu na wiase mu no sacrifice amba Bible kwase say mojahwegu no wa bonifafi no sa anti sacrifice early did so many things. It Uba Martin Luther King, he's one of the first African Americans, a world national holiday, Emmanuel. In a monument, I think it's Washington DC or you didn't holiday. In Kofobuno. And yes, if you're writers and you know no answer on demons, but you share a deal, and say, what the free man arithmetic, because arithmetic in the plus and minus on positive in the dorsal. And you walk Malcolm Little and comfortable friend Malcolm X. I obey Cremoni ni friend El Shabazz and Kofosu Bunipa. In fact, ye Uncle Kromu Bunukra saying Martin Luther King. And that's on so no. Oma Yanum who said, Mojandina, we bleed through the same vein. Say, hey, Usum Bumia means when you're mebu. Says, who see me be beginning means some patasi nipa dia. And ye Mojano, ye trace a red na neighbor. Iti Malcolm Susi and Nidia. Ene akụkọ swa edu bebi enkofobu na omolusu omonumunyam omolusu omonumunyam the likes of Nero the likes of Adolf Hitler Joseph Goebbels ono ne friend Goebbels or did disinformation by enkofobu yebo enkofobu dia was there bi obi mo ha omudi obomo Osama bin Laden obon so there bi Osama the thing din crisis there bi enze din we die saa na oba Ghana so a ye kwa ne boy bibi se Nana King Badu the second ahanta hine a yetwa ne ti ensan say or resist against Dutch for no obenya Nzemafo hine no ono so resist against the Portuguese ono so sa no omo de ma no nti ukọ ha omo nyina say omo ye venerated people to say respect to omo ene ekosa itimi bo background this ngofo we dey background why ade say ye pe okuku ni bia be ye adwuma ma ye no wudu sika ba ye kofa ship etwa ships ka de ba ye na ni nya ko wie nkroma so ene ye bon nkroma obi bisa se na nkroma kra no na de kra papa renti onim kro no bo corruption onim ye se obi a waba pa na waba ye president waba prime minister from 51 to 60 to 66 na uni dan ba ko kra ye hwe dai kra nkroma kra ka ko ba kra woni bi nti say akwa we die na wohwɛ asɛba Basil Davidson kasa ɛfa nkroma no a ɛno adi na danse nkroma nka nyɛ sɛ ɔntwerɛ na Basil Davidson, he's one of the greatest British historian of all time and in the world no ɔno ɔyɛ sɛbi wɔyɛ broni o na nka ɛbɛka sɛ bi kora mo na economist no ɔhu sɛ to de bi a woyɛ hwee nyɛ yie ɔsɛ okodowe fa nimri katuma no leopard no kan was the fastest land animal no uta okodo kora wɔwe nipa ɛsɛ ɛkrante kora na nimri ka de misrɛ respect it to asɛm ɔka kyɛ fɛ nkruma sɛ nkruma lead far ahead of his time. It will be in the year 2060 that people will read about his works and wonder to themselves why such a man should have lived at such a time. Asɛm ɔka nso na ɛbɛyɛ sɛ nkruma wuyɛ no bɛyɛ 72 no almost 50 years asɛm ɔka yi was it 2060 and then 2023 ntɛra aka bɛyɛ sɛ 47 years ansa na wɔsi yɛte nipa ase or respecting nkruma. America to trust ɔmo fa CIA so ne nkɔfo bi so ɛyɛ tu nkruma no asɛm na America ɛfɔ kan yɛ ɛyɛ Coma no yɛ special assistant to I can say Lyndon B. Johnson tama yɛ assistant JF Kennedy no na ɛbɛyɛ American president asɛm ɔka nkruma say Nkrumah is the only black man who has caused more havoc to America than any other African. Was he if you say America be we say obie no wa ha America say and the pakwa pen Nkrumah no. This is a great compliment. It is omu yi Nkrumah fi wa the oye na you say uniform.
I see.
It will be papa. Sa na tie into 2000 mid manusi 2000 ago so no. Jesus Christ so ba asaso sa oye Nyankopɔn ba nipa fe mu de. Pharisee for no mako school teachers of the law and then Quebec some na ye Ghana Bar Association for no ye for no judiciary down omu Peter and John omu akori net no money dey say omu ko hwe ma omu ko school omu ko hwe all the public schools na ye ntro Peter and John di and omu say oh they have been with Jesus obi a one ko school ye anti say wa ko school dem so hwe eni petata na wa be film Jesus did not demand respect papa the best we can say obo we no woni ye ene be kire say ye buwa and let's see even let's look even the drug well who call underworld ma
I say Bombardie memo pause work kakra. The question itself and say everyone say wo Bombardie what's ya of Akwame. What considerations would you make before you choosing to disrespect or respect of Akwame?
And I mean in but in the no say me show of Akwame in the me mebu no anya say o yo peni keke ni
I see. Nene yo ana obeheso de ebu no.
Some other ways no yes some ninya so ejina culture it also culture connotation say the first in Pakonye bibini say bi I can say openina no by factory setting no so so that's a default I see ebu no
okay
but to the girls no bone yeah the man no natural who penia bu no oh but once in the year no and you say you feel be opini dey so opini or share more from and more in can you can carry for honest opini no what you attend respect so opini we dey or shake keep it to on nkoda na eda what come as fie na or fa nkoda no so enti bi wo respect bi wa natural who ni pakoya so as o hene no for India man bounce ahim for this so mutunton galam say na asase ye na makasa ohini bia oba after 1999 bia no asemo wo hwe the last one your poku worry or more generation the second generation no me different grandparents the second generation different or bri abom different and my book in baduni no me different but na de ne de wo kan say me respect me anka say me wo fa me say me wo fa say what you kokoso enye yi
all right
ne ye na me back on 22 years no me share dey hu
yo
yes sir
yeah
say me respect me
okay thank you very much Prince the Bombardier ana moten nka den kwa be so na abi enso enka bi ene abi bamaso
yeah Papa Smiley I didn't catch it
sweet one yo ene udi eni etie why nkomo
Papa Smiley I exercise respect or expect respect on two levels. The first level is a personal level, and the second level is on authority or political or managerial level. Okay. On a personal level, when I'm dealing with you, or I'll give you respect if you give me respect if you reciprocate. One, or if you treat me equally, or you treat me fairly. If you if you carry prejudice in dealing with me, you have not respected me. So I'm not obliged to respect you in return. These are some of the factors I consider on a personal level to show or give respect or give and take respect. I hope that is clear.
So I count 2 levels no be mama. Why? The first level no say
Reciprocity. You treat me the way you expect me to treat you.
and a second one here there
Equality.
equality.
You treat me on the same level. You know, you don't look down upon me, and you don't expect me to look down upon you.
Okay. All right.
We all enjoy that sort of equality. The bigger one is where Bombardier alluded to some of them. Personally, somebody has an authority over you. That authority doesn't guarantee respect to that person if that person is abusing that authority. You can defy that. You can disrespect the person. One. To gain respect at that level, you should have some element of integrity. And this one, you have to exercise it at all times by virtue of the position you occupy. If you fail to exercise that integrity, how do you want me to exercise? I mean, to recognize you? I mean, these are some of the things Bombardier respect to people in higher positions or people above us, our parents and so on, are supposed to, show even under the strenuous tests. You must always try to hold that integrity because you have the authority. And I think Bombardier was the later to understand. It means something in Ghana language, and we used to joke with it. But that's why when somebody describes somebody as open toto, what does it mean?
I think it's literally in nature. Say open more. When you na adwene saa na omo ka no.
Exactly. Do you respect open toto?
Do I respect opening toto? On say also what the country and say you give respect on 2 levels, right? Perhaps me and Ubusami, I'll tell you I give respect on certain grounds, right? Opening toto no, I can choose a certain ground and I'll still respect that opening toto now. That is me. Me share 2 levels now. I who give and take asem meboa.
Well,
just now etiana reciprocity, not give and take.
Yeah, exactly.
But maybe to me, I may choose a certain ground that may not demand that it should be a give and take matter. That is why I want to know your view. Say, what grounds and I said what considerations would you make before you choose? You said this person, I respect him or I wouldn't respect him.
Yeah, if the person, the relationship of that person to me deserves, according to the person, some element of respect based on conditions. You understand? The person must have integrity. The person must exercise respect, fairness at all times. Do you understand? The person must exercise emotional intelligence at all times. I mean, especially at that level, you have to know that you are working on what there's a description we used to. You are walking on a tight rope. That if you lose God, all the respect or whatever authority, your authority level, everything will even be eroded. So you must always, example is let's say Jesus. People cannot find any fault with him because he was conscious of everything he was doing, and so he walked through that fine line. So if you want to earn respect at all times, these are some of the principles you need to. You can't tell anybody that because I have authority, you should respect me. The authority can only be exercised based on these conditions. And if you don't have it, don't expect me, somebody like me, I will not respect you because I can read through the lines. Do you understand? You are an elder. You understand? In line or whatever. And you are supposed to ensure that your children or people under you are happy, are satisfied, are fed. And you don't care. You even want to finish everything, and you don't care. Do you expect these people to respect you? No. Do you understand? And Papa Smiley, the reason why we in our part of the world are always shortchanged, do you understand? Is because of this. People want to tell us that, hey, he's an elder, he's an onukpa, he's a pain or so. Because of that alone, come on. An elder who doesn't show some empathy, some sympathy, some anything, you just respect the person for that? No way. Not some of us. And I've seen some of you have said the way you were trained, the way Papa Smiley, look, even if you are not trained, there's one thing I've seen, or I used to say, or I've observed. Even if you are not trained, your day-to-day interactions as you grow up, you can learn so many things. We have a saying in Ghana that, okay, if you are not lucky to have parents or people who can train you, when you are walking outside or maybe in a compound or something, and you hear somebody advising his or her ward or child or children, and you can listen in even through the window, you can as well learn something out of it. So sometimes I'm guided by some of these things. You can eavesdrop. You can look. When I was young, I valued advice more than money. There are one or two people, Mr. Baden and one Mr. Aite. Look, I just used to go to these people just to hear them talk. Look, this Mr. Baden, there's one thing I always used to say about him. When we were in secondary school, Abasmali, we were with some very nice, beautiful girls. Those type of girls, when you fall in love, it can kill you. Do you understand? Especially when they disappoint you. Me, I had some one experience that I wasn't eating when I went to my mom was saying, "What is wrong with you?" I didn't tell my mom because I've had some serious broken heart. But Mr. Bailey used to tell us that, look, all these girls you are seeing, you are dying, concentrate and learn. Mr. Bailey used to say, just learn. It will reach a point when these girls you are dying for now, you meet some of them, they tell you they love you, you even run away. You are not interested in that. And after today, I give him a stone.
All right, I mean, why?
These are the sort of things you expect an elder, to. But personally, that you're trained when you are talking about the political stupidities going on in our part of the world. People say, "Oh, you are not trained." Hey, me, I was not trained like that. Trained like that. Akufo-Addo was trained like that. Look at what he's doing. He doesn't care. If we all die, or his children will die, he doesn't care. You expect me to respect this man? Look at Ken Oforat. Look, profile all of them. And they'll tell you the schools they went. I went to Achimota. I went to jail. I went to all this rubbish.
Abi, just one last question before you go.
Yeah, ask me that question.
Not agreeing with the actions of another, any disrespecting another, no, is it the same thing?
There are similarities.
Okay, there are similarities. Yeah. Okay, I'll come back to you and then I'll take the similarities for now.
Yeah, there are similarities.
Until they're home. So when I come back, why? Why? Was it one kind there are differences? Name similarities. Now can you yate? I just say, "What you can Pedro? Bamaso."
I drink as there. I don't know what to say.
Yamiadam, ya bompo go aha. It's also where the petrol. Good.
Now, no question me man, answer my question. Hey, Kwabe, and now I have it. Inti, I have a crowd with some to be I go. Eddie, I could want to be Germany. Woman could want to ask him to tell me. Oh no. Are you know? I think yeah, the kind of bit. Yo, we don't want to say, President evangelism, no. You must say, you see, break the ice. Yeah, so now need to put a casacran, we break the ice, no. So, the balance are no perception and our misconception be a obiano. Yeah, now Jehovah Witness one hard and took one of them is over. Can I miss much? Already we just like that. So you almost training here how to break the ice. So over here, every day I remind you can craft from yesterday and San Marcos.
I know.
Papa, make us on. When it wasn't, we see you know a Jane chapter. I mean, be so. At the end, I got to buy a home. I know where they care. Yeah. What the question can say? This is Mr. Kakakant is I bet you about my see. Banner saying,
Yo, Petron, that you say a question and answers into no. Ya na questions ni be better than the honum so. It's no. Me ba no mako archives mu no mako yi bia ba. Enti no we there obi question or the abeto order that na ja. And then me ba nam so my bato wache enti na we confirm that na mo hu nkomo kakra. That's all.
Into you archives in Mutriga via piano.
Archives in Wasam and Kuyi by. Why?
Yo, I pass out there from Magi. Okay, it was so sad. Nah, you're quite no more cat. I said, then will be by and son. I would you go, man.
There you. Consideration ben na wo na will be decided so woman will be respect and answer woman respect and consideration sir. Sir. Thank you. And I say woman. That's it.
Yo. Papa na mudi kombo ebesi madi akon me madwene mu saa. Ayi obuo ni ahobrase no. Omo otwa kan bi ana. Ejatwum wo e line so ampacho wo mo amekatra. Sinipa we wo ade nipa we wo bre no ho ase. Sa niema mienu. Do they have anything in common?
Okay. All right. Why?
Yo, Matty, me that say. If I talk, Sabu's a question in the Matty, I'm can hear him.
Yes, see, Obuone Ahobrasia. Say Nipa we Obuade, Nipa we or Ahobrasia. Say Nipa Muni, almost track and be an. Do they have any relationship?
As I'm paid here, as I'm paid here 8 years. I didn't be no. I had a chrono. Nabaku preceded the other one.
Okay.
Before set me here, no. Me kasa no kwasa oti masia me can be free set ye nyina ye nipa ye nye emwa ye nipa ne de we are a thinking being ye dwene enti ye bu obi afa do yonko sa wo me hu just how ya boa dia no so far me hu nipa wo ne boa etwe manso ye nipa enti me ba wo no me dikai ma program itself say me kominia e nipa ho Intimidate of Brassier and their con ho Casa Ebuo, slow and a ferry and a bowing. Tinny Ebuo, slow and a ferry, and the board. We never know Casa Biatrewa. Start 3 pillars in a year. Name it, John said, just baby, let us remove. We bought him a Buo, slow and a ferry. The consider ferry. Me respect you as I'm about winning. But you mean, sir, you probably don't know what we were quite in human relations at all levels.
Oh, okay. That's it. And then your company can say that what the swimming common. About Bisa was a no say, you should be obeying. Now, then, there, if you move a more beer. It has become part of me. It is said, I may home. Me need to be a boy, me life. The same from me home. I don't need any reason to breathe. It's a part of me. Say, also, and whoever you are, the can at the mouth, a part of me. Then a so it is elastic. It's elastic actually hang. Can I mean a top here to my end, based on what the tie viatum. A elastic, which more distance. And so our limit. Oh, to could do baby, do elastic, a bit matter. So what train me go and I'm a home Brazil could do baby to the point that better no. Yeah, may react, but me can be a me no benantia, and go far away in the so because you will be on my and found said there will be a day and now brown once or no back button. But Monsieur, I've learned to be humble, say I will not descend into that gutter with you. Now, as Subano, I yes, the woman, no, and I mean, you know. Yes, I am not there. Obia will need me more frasino because I say I'm there. You are making you so. And more meaning, I mean, independence of a better home better and crime. It's not Tama. It started 7 years, Juma. And the home ball, a workers' union, who can crack. See, me join workers' union, your call seminar. How to deal with various forms of characters. So, you know, there could be also a practice it. And our practices are there no. You don't practice them in a vacuum. You practice it will be a shower before. So with time, you know, it becomes part and parcel of you. No, you need to practice it. We any prayer they be do baby that for be show for kaka. But okay, said there you be jam kan. Okay, moja. Me ba krom ha na me be hu subi ane that Ghana for America, especially be I'm away Connecticut, Manchester, Hartford, and East Hartford. Put me share one pa brother keeper close and he said, I ran to up with the Ghana nipa and we're clean. You were a couple of times. Anybody when man who in any and I tobacco and I may have a Fatima who said no. Me I won't out there's a main family who is Shasa is soon by Numobio. It is a me who said me young who's away again in near people mean you should ruffle. For I want that to say this is what I don't be we're being the one I say the gate for what was that becomes part of me. So yeah, it's a personal decision to be respectful, to be humble, and to be able to move with anybody. See, Sana meso me de be wow. Na me de beto me de be simo bi abeto aso bi. We dey your question how de beto we ni ya no. Na last Friday, for my idea no say you wa homa no so a na manfo fresi me ni ade. Ti no. The sounds of bass be on na baby and common no kono. Na very very heated. This is me akwanya bi mo. Me akwan bi na ye ba the second round no. The Maya Udika Krabeto Papa Smiley Wanim. If you have me or her, addressing issues on this platform. Now,
all right, thank you very much, Patron. Anna Motin in Kano. You go for Kwame's way. No, for Kwame, and fat and the Emra. For Kwame, Bamaso.
I drink it, you.
Over, Boko dear.
Boko.
Good. And then I'll call you number. Say I also call a physio.
Walker.
And I watch a physio, no.
Oh, I know they may the dada. Me kunya simulator bi wo internet so. And I'm a toy. But and also just working as once and almost say improve no I know the we had that patch on we had that the carry baby I hope say we stimulate you there your mom a massage a year acupuncture a year BBA mount so I just say a mau release but better no there say there I know oh, China for na America for marketing wa wani tuyayanum.
Aso.
You. Oto no net so anybody. China for the bar out there. And
emuda ho kakra.
Oh yeah, eno nko ade ya no me head and dey give omo so e ho nko ade me twema omo.
Okay. Yo, any of Kwame, so I think come on ye di no. We wa.
Martin.
Any boy and come on.
My betty question no, but you know, subject no ye why they say or say me trimu kakra. So because nipa ye tiwiase a yeah, relationship and the tiwiase because once I was society mode there only enkrofo bi ni niam bi be interact. It yeah, for relationship ho. Na ade a friend respect no. It goes beyond human relationship. Idea bia yo ye ni nature netie idea kra na ke hu bi aha nature ye hu mu awum ye hu ye forest ni ye yi nyina ewum enti se ye ntumi ama respect amemu a yakopo ade no ye ma ye no wanye bebo ye so a chese mi say me nkwara abrem enuane a me beto no me nkwara abrem no say wokonda so okoyuhwe bia eni ho biem ehia fa na wokonya no apostle kojo eno say o hwehwe kwan a de ye tete niema no bi obehwe se de be ya yesa be pagya no nti ono de wa fato ne ho so na yo ye wo scale of values na values de dikan ene odo next to it respect and sana waba reason 3 pillars ye de trawiase no na odo no eno de nye obligation o effort to be a obi ye so yentumi ntiri obi a say wa no minti o say ye do kokot but respect the human obligation enti say ye ni santete no a entemu a o say ye training ye nkwala mo hu say they have obligation to respect everybody a ombe here no and now say society nature o mutimu no also mo respect pese ye nkwala yi o mo say asase o mo tumi ye video bi beto ho na chese o say hu ye ka ho say hwe ye twegu na ya se no na o so sorry a ensuo na honom meti ye si kumasi friend say o pe omo friend say mpo sachet water no bia ho odin because omo koton no wo for no site a omo ye golem say no ho de ye price no pa because ensuo ho ayedin mo so wa nipa ya so na bo say ensuo so also enam say wo mu nyansa no ye limited nti wo mu free say gold no e wo value eche nsuo so enti Ghana no in fact yentete no ha particularly ye asante for the utmu say yentete no fatiri bi ka kire me say mo asante for the onyi omo ho yani ani enyini ye ho ye head ni values bia de guide ye nti ye bibia ye ngonran so enti respect na asem no na ye guso no na apart from say your obligation no third why am kind any reason the say and only the intelligent way to follow enti so unya sa training way a em say baby a obefe bia ebeko yi ama na ebetumi aba say respect no naturally reciprocal obi a oye respectful ema respecter and no the enye din also reply no na matena wasomdwe but ebetumi aba say obekọ akohia obi a sebi ono no oni sa training no binti otutu na sa nipa no lute ya wowi otro book bi the strength to love abrofo we ya no mu treat ye no enye human but was no womu hia moa nti that's the time where was we dedicate wo say no the more ye no enye acceptable now nipa wo ye nipa ti say nipa ya just by certain circumstances binti ena mo be fire so but we are equally human beings enti memfa wo position anaso we yin suppress obi ana ontete no enti wo ko hia obi o ye rofa ka che ne say master we ye nipa o mesumi ye nipa ubumi a bebu kama na de wo ye no wo hia mo akakra so wonim de respect kira enka ube treat me say de me deserve na me so me di bi ama wo that's how we live and no ne yes ye tena in harmony when mu ba ekun bi e mani pantem so enti respect ne de wo ho na one thing so ne say yes if be calculated respect or no there will use respect no as a way be a or the be bu kwasia obetumi abaye se de woye kama but no apro sa nipa no na wo se mo hwe wo mu yi because ebi ni ye nkrofo yi a edru election so a na omo ago abetie kra na wudi a odinisa beba betum ti se de ono ope but we the all hwe free wo onya ya na se kwasia no ase o kwasia ebi ni bi mikrom baby ametie sisi kane no omudru yememu a omukasa anko omuba omukrom a omukasa anko ebu edibuo omummaye kapre kra emba sisi hwe akoye omukocha a sisi by force ade ensi kwemu yesi ebeyo enkrofo yi womu nyɛ sɛ mo ne mo mbɛ womu si womu kro womu na ompɛ sɛ womu tena womu kro mu da afi nyamea dwapade a ɔde ama womu bɛhwɛ sɛ ɛsɛ ɛnte ase ɛni nti wo na wo mfidie a wode konti waso mfidie sɛ wode kɔkɔ afei deɛ sɛ womu ahu sɛ problem no ɛyɛ diplomacy because ewiase nyinaa hu sɛ no ɛntwa yie na owura ne question no na sabre bim na minyina no yie ma why
The question there, what considerations
say
would you make before you decide to respect someone?
Conditions at the end of the day obligation to here conditions bia nti se nipa ko or disrespectful cry or say o man respect na educate no say in America no say we here no ye rough here che no say owura enye fa na de tene wiase enya somdie nti o kire no a so ye nipa wo tokro dana sumu a obeti e bia wasesa nti ho de me answer me de ma on.
All right, thank you very much, Wafa Kwame.
Yes.
Na me call in the next 20 minutes, just a few words, and then we can run up. Over June.
Yes, sir.
Na Bible can't be wrong. Or say mudo omo a omudo mo nko a ede ebe pa na mo ayede be maye sa asem na Bible no kan o nti aze wo mu ene say
Pastor repeat my
o say omo a omudo mo no ohun ana utimi do wo mo nko a ede ebe pa na wayede be ana waye sa asem no uti asese ko kasem.
Me I have me a Bible person, to be very honest with you. Nanso me bomb home na me ya no ma se wo mo edo nko an no do o ma de pa na wa ya mo mo eye on se Bible no fa pime wo mu an se do yonko so ho edru ba bi kura wo mo kan se Jesus Christ kan se wo bi bo wasom ba ko a sa fa left cheek sa ma no sa bo wasom sa na ya wo mo se ya tro many Bible person to me fifi mu nkohwe se wo ha na ni ho on say Bible no so no ye tro ye Jewish on say certain ni na wo ewo Israel Middle East won ko a wo mo culture ni ne maniema nkra na ye me nwa pa say why ye ni wo far away Ghana ha so many thousands of miles away ye ni ye we culture na yan tro Bible na mayen ye behavior is different. Sisi kwa ye no ye more Catholic than the Pope. Who say you Sunni about it Ghana because Ghana for the true Bible no. The way we interpret it, the way we approach it, but be able to energy so be a tiemu. Many so state of Israel, you pay tiemu. I'm sorry, we are overdoing the over religiosity. Ghana, to me, it's another problem. But then I have a highly and yet probable say ubetimi ado obia human nature no said the city no enti te wo kase wo bedo obia no a say na etro ebem so na mom ka de me de me kan say how Now, said, I walk away quietly. You would say, I will not go in the gutter with you. I'll rather quietly and move on. Not but go into my shell. I mean, no, because no, a month for so, mommy.
Okay. All right then.
For now,
for now, the obit maka or one, so.
And one,
okay, I see.
Also,
untimi endo bia na aka se odo bia dia na atro bia edebe abem. Oh.
Atro yabem, yes.
Nto ka se odo bia no ase kire say.
Odo bia no say as much as possible no. Enipa dudu obi pii no. Sa akoye say obi ho a wo ye oboni kra no a utimi ama je wo hu unim nipa nti no wo ja amenaka. Obi su timi ye oboni bia. We ja amenaka. Even though you may not respond, you will not give back, you will not reciprocate. On reciprocity, nemum, about what indefinitely. Not to say, any people who are no srequa, you know, srequa, and to one who said, you back over time, and not what thou also. You will not engage that person. John, what am I saying? When we say the Pacrono, say, only mystery to me, fans as only mystery or Pemasama, the sanity, deep down, I need just the surface, deep down on Pemasam in tea. Your name is required. Madame also now I go into I withdraw quietly. Instead of saying, Camino be come in Canada, you want to crack off to mammy to me trust with it. Not me to me hopeful, not me baby. Me trim silently, no, minimum sending power on Pemasam in tea. I withdraw quietly. And then, if I'm right, if I'm allowed to use it, and natural response will be said, then I have to reciprocate. Just I go into the gutter. Miss I can't have my discipline myself say, I'm not going down that route. Go to the minko. Minko, who say go to that? Me, I see with my eyes open, party go to. Nam no be banter, coca, near Debbie. Not my withdrawal. Which my friends tell me, I mean, for me pensad and say, me no come and make. Now, we tell you, Krana, Mujako Shiego. To avoid all that, you know, I will rather settle for say, you can call me whatever name, all the adjective, Jimmy, Mujabi, and here to a Kagu from him. Now, say, me, a cat me engage you, be reciprocate. Now, me no come and can what pin, me no my pin, no, I have Aquafa Badia, I call a kid and neighbor. The back when you form my copa back your babo back with him.
You over you.
I will not go on
you
that.
will not go
into that
direction.
I would rather withdraw. Now I accept to say, Kofi or Jimmy and Kasaki. That's what I would do.
Okay. Thank you very much, Offer you. Now Mema akwesi Yesu Emra. San semina we go to our Bible, no. I hope say quotation I got it right. What is the principle or the science behind Sassemna Bible? Ne can say, Woma do nkwa na atimi do mo ade be pa anana debe ana wo why debe why I go see boy nkomo and no final wedding na why
Yo, Papa, you quotation on the two idea. I mean, my bono, in fact, in share, in time, I'm this Bible, and say, Anna, the Bible won't say that, Anna, a hard, but, Papa, I don't think they make me happen because, said you can't say, Udo, the other one, Kwana, Dana, the NSA patches, as it may extend or don't recall, Sabio Moa, Amundo in it's hard thing to do though, or Papa. So when you pass it as much see what's them on down or not, it's still nice inside you on the from out. This is the reason why I don't read the Bible because some of them, you know, I mean, too far Bible because how can I love somebody who don't love me? You know, I don't know. It's a difference between respect and love. Love, you know, a deep power. You know, said I just walk away. If I found out if you don't respect me anyway, I mean, I said yeah, can't class. I said you say abu did you maybe an assume a bejono, and I said so Bibles there is of yeah ambassador more more after the Bible. I think they will have a good explanation. Like I said, Bible reading concept of Bible. No, so many loopholes. I keep asking questions and I don't get the answers from people that they call themselves Bible scholars in the world. So I've lived it there and I'm moving on. Because of me, yeah, Papa, answer me, bre.
Well, so brepa. Mate.
Papa, mama fa kakra bi so so.
Faso so any uncle. Why?
Kakra na me on say be couple of weeks ago, I think a month ago. It's Ghana for be in Crank club and I now perform yensa. Omo ba ko gufu yen tokwan akata na ba ko ja paso. E wo ba ko anu wu ye. Topic aye ken. Sabi amaka say na ye mfa ne say ye kan keke because ebia mabayo ofatwu makasa matie bi mapiki bi papa smalu to akasa matwu akora che obia musama muka no adwin kase wo mafa bi me de bo me bra enkrai so no mu wo de kan yi bia I think sanka ba ko be hu nyansa say no, let's go home at least we kofia ebia de chia we can resolve our issue. But I'm so muni sa ba ko se wa ko bu yonko wani ntia ntafo mi no matwo ba ko so ya paso akuno. Tina, like I said, I walk away. Never you on my say minimum brofi granny a kata for sometimes one would be to say can I be and come a papa and but once if you let it go until say they are intimidating maybe I said when you know person blue there then for that I'm gonna defend myself. I have to defend myself as human. But there are so many things I think you can walk away. Say the opportunity can na sabi ebi ame obebo me be bona me bo no be pai so ti ase na muja akoba na akwa yewu and I don't think say ebebo papa meeting ya kan wan
You, I will see. Thank you, Sean. Any yanko Abi Eswe. Na Abi ever ne fana we nimra Abi de me yes quotation ko be na so be kebi wo. Abi yanko your fana we.
Papa Smiley, you see, you are prejudiced already against me.
Abi.
Do you understand?
Say, oh dear, what can I say in the meeting? Send into no. I will be so happy for you to prove me wrong based on what you have said in the past. Right? I will be so happy. That is what I would have.
So give me the quotation. Papa Smiley, you see, if we become fond of pigeonholing people, we jump into conclusions.
I know.
Do you understand? The fact that I don't come here and profess. Look, there was a time I went to Ghana. I called one guy and Papa Smiley, his ringtone. I was so surprised. So I always want to get. I wish to when I call, I miss the guy so that I can listen to what. How can you record this on your phone? Do you understand? They reduce the whole thing to a joke. So the fact that I don't come here and come on.
Abi, did you ask him what he gets from that? Did you ask him?
Oh, Papa Smiley.
Papa Smiley say, yes, will be a corner there and no dumponsuno. Did you ask him what he gets from that?
Oh, so Papa Smiley, you command these things at will.
Did you ask him what he gets from that?
Well, me, that is why I don't go to these places because
all right, then.
you can't command these things at will. Okay. Come on, what sort of joke is this?
Okay.
You are laughing.
Why?
Quote me.
Na maye. If Oma domo no nkwa ana utimi dom say, what more have you done if you are able to love the very ones who only love you?
Yeah.
And I say
Papa Smiley,
the principle behind that or the science behind that.
my understanding about this thing is love should not be selective. You should accord everybody love, which I do. I mean, I express it by way of sympathy. You understand? I'm very, very empathetic person. I stand in the shoes of people, what people go through. Maybe I don't like anybody to be cheated or to be messed up. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not saying this thing to answer your question, but that is my nature. I don't like to cheat anybody, and I don't like anybody to be cheated, or I don't know. That is why when people are cheating people, I can't withstand it. I get moved easily by these sort of injustices in our part of the world, even in this part of the world. That is how I show my love and care. That everybody must be treated fairly or equally, or don't treat anybody the way you don't want to be treated. And I get so angry, especially the way we do to ourselves in our part of the world. One question I keep asking is, so we profess to be more religious than anybody on this earth. But is it reflecting in our way of life back home? I've been baffling with this question. And I think of Achum or somebody alluded to this. But personally, to me, the core biblical principle is love thy neighbor as thyself. And this test, we in Africa, we are failing it every second. We are failing this test every day, every second of our lives. So where is the love? Where is the love? Is it only when you go to church, then they do all this? We are seeing like magic. We are joking. You don't need to go to church and express your love to people. But that's why, look, we are here. Since that when leaders or Igbo people see, let's say you are traveling today, I sent something, I put it on the platform. Papa Smiley, see somebody has constructed a bridge, footbridge, Wawa bridge with Wawa board. Yeah? And the person is collecting money. Papa Smiley, if you are a leader, if you are a leader of that area or wherever, what sort of leadership you have, and you see this thing, and it doesn't move you, come on, what sort of human being are you? This is what we say, and they say we don't respect leaders. We don't. But personally, if you're a leader, you want the people following you to be happy, to have some confidence in you. No, you are supposed to eat last. But personally, these leaders we have, you think they will eat last?
I mean,
when Jesus broke that apple and fed the multitude, did he eat first?
I wasn't there, so I didn't see.
Okay. You think this Akufado will eat last?
Maybe Jesus was fasting, so if he was not fasting.
You see, Papa Smiley, I mean, these are simple tests. And these people, they are failing, and we are all failing every day. So all this love we are talking about, oh, God loves us. Come on, I'm Malelo, July. I'm done, Papa Smiley.
Anna no kwa de o kan nkran.
Hey.
I said they are liars and thieves.
Ah, okay. All right then. Pedro. Young Quay.
If you see how we want to jam the hammer, no there.
Bibia fly.
Now, what's Papa? What's it there? Obi akono de do pozo.
Ansa sa no mo kan na.
Na what you ask no akono de do pozo, that's our problem.
Awo. Hey. Na to
akono de do pozo, that's our problem.
Na Pedro. Why you order? Pedro.
Omoka, you're going to put a kind of home and there, but I applicable.
But say why you order?
Well, me just mention that my mom born my report. What they mentioned that will be paid. Say I'm a coach up at the minimum walk from there. He said, many men who are what they
why we are Punchanida?
Punchanida, be that. But who is I didn't pay by Mentimian?
I see. Why we are Kurasoda? Why we are Kurada?
We say we need a grand new penny to see them. I will be paid.
Make I say, then you couldn't your command a Kura you with that.
That be grand real pain.
And so, what is so be a corner dear any war and answer any a Kura? What then I send out who know?
Yeah. Listen, I see a be a corner near crowd. I have no problem. I say a ground sooner. Oh, problem.
Let
And
me ask you just one small question. There's one rat we call Bela. Have you chopped some before?
Bela. No. Bela ain't come from area.
Yo.
Okay,
Yo,
say yes, you can say, and then if I cross trust, I say, my yes, you know, or can say, also that say, Obi don't also don't need beer, or say, you for cry, and say, after you for crying. So, what patch I say, or do you operational and unconditional? So, or do you operational word? That's a court. You need to move a step. No, you need to drink. Eat, you need to eat. You can say love there. I say you're operational. Cannot sit down looking at somebody like I say, hold on. And never be brave. Define love. It's also would be there. You will not attribute to her. Now your unconditional. To swing baby say we na me do. You can bring a young rantiano. You call your room with the Christmas. I may make the quadro. Na me anti ba ko ba so de kwadwo ti no ita na dwene ye pada no so kwadwo mayo na na dwene ne se ne na kwadwo no na aba no nti ode ntoma no ne mane na de aba begu ama ti echo ba hwero na anyi wono na mu maye me o na obesa obefa ne ntoma no ne na de ko je se nipa no yemi busua ni o me ma me nua no eso wodo pa woni bi wodo kitikiti woni bi kura but it should have been unconditional. People up, see what free him, young to my other. Dear man, life goes on. Oh, you know, unconditional and operational. So if people was as to me exercise this notion, you can say here brain. But I must say, the brain you want, you know, I'm saying Friday now.
What's where you pee?
What's up? Yeah, doing. See the idea, and one fan share headache.
If you talk, you and what for Kwame? And so and fan with him, right? For Kwame, young Kwa.
Babu Mwasem no. Oh, me buy me because I dear friend or don't know. And you be effort. And yes, you do can say, yeah, effort. Said the bay a bedo in you. Na Udo Nia. And also a baye and Faswamo because sɛ onu obi te na sɛ modɔ mo ho a wo problem asa enti deɛ mɛtumi de asɔ so ano no yɛnyɛ effort sɛ deɛ ɛbɛyɛ a yɛbɛdɔ ɔmo koraa a ɔmo ha adwene no The Strength to Love by Martin Luther King. Do I see
And then they were born on top of beautiful. Yo, I hear say of a body. You know, no neja a jano kakrana or beka kakra ja onka na fi yem sorry. Of a body or omunya o ma jawa na
Uma jamena nkrofo mo mantia sa no ba kokora.
Oh, enyahe bye.
Na ba nti omukọ.
Enyahe. De madam a share adwuma se ana.
Oso ye adwuma kakra bi nti no esi ya ma so.
I see. Na mitie abrantie bi. Hey, asma me kofa ba area ha ye mpone. Wo say I was say memma no ye adwuma pa na ma ne tenfie no omo gye omo ahome. Ohu. Bema outdoor yere part ye ni kwan se omo ne pipi ko ye adwuma. Se nka madam a wo fufuru mienu se yi no. Wo ye adwuma, wo ne ye nka ye be 48 hours a day. Na nka wo de abehwe no fefe kama. See ya.
Bema
Amana tiesi kurumi.
Ekwan ba bi so no nka me ne ya adwen o. Saa na nka tie but won say na of Kofi mo wiase a omo kreti untimi nya ne saa. Eno ni problem a amana koye saa no. Yes I dey say ne ye na nanu mo na ye adwuma no mo. Na che say oba ne de nka osuso ho kakra. Wo de ne se ka behwam kra but basa na de ne na ejabeto ho.
Nti say e wo so kwa na wo so okọ adwuma no
Who says akula de yetiti aduane ma wa ye papa nde be ma no o mea ana se de ode be ma obi a fele bottle no mo onom akọ but the moment I be hu say no me mpe we me kwa akoto we me ye we no na say o ankasa hu say obotom aye de ho so hu de tie no
yeah
o bakura no o kasa ope wo so we yankwa china meto ama obeti ase but ono anyine a o hu say ope we no afa ska we no akoto we a obezo ono a nam epe adwuma kwan you know a man on prince wo hwe no because e bia ni demands ne doso o maame we sa se ni nua be makwa aware na yere na age na boso sa se ne o yere age wo nti no ama efie ho adam pan tete bia ma na reko o pe bi ya mo e wo fie nti sa na ade na koye so ntimi hana your friend is sisiri adapa ne jiwares ye egu fie we say me ye sure say be man ko ntimi nto nti na ni nua be ma sika nyina afrai nti wo hwe jiwares cost 95,000 na oba no pe we nyina say just ono nso ko bi asa dia papa ni obewu
you have already yeah that's it why yeah that's it na asama na oh so what went into no Nadia perhaps bit my day
by papa nanka okay mo de chena
oh can 5 minutes
Bank of Ghana problem no mo bobo ho say
sikana ayira wo hono mo
because on my na your team no local banks yi ekwa ahokyere mu 9 billion dodo no eno yegu no nti Bank of Ghana no sesi a so waboka over something billion no sa na sesi e be gu Bank of Ghana na say ye ne
asem di bi pa asem
pa no ndo pension better obochiri
Baba Smiley.
yes
Can I say something small about what Mr. Bwedi was saying?
Okay, all right.
You see, the money issue at Bank of Ghana. If you look at whoever has read the description of what is happening, one, the Bank of Ghana doesn't trade, doesn't buy and sell. So normally they are not supposed to make profits. Okay. They are supposed to invest in securities or something we call assets. They are normally paper, securities and so on. The description they have is almost everything is impaired. Impaired. It means that all the investments, all the things they claim to have bought were useless things. Either they gave the money to the government as loan, and now the government cannot pay. So they have to write it off. Okay, the job I'm doing now, we buy securities, we buy, let's say, investments, document, or every year or every quarter, every 3 months, we have to send it to valuers so that they will tell us this is the value of the security you have. If you have to sell it now on the market. So we call it valuation. Okay, so if you bought the thing for, let's say, 1 million, and because the market is good, they are going to tell you, okay, this time you can get maybe 1.1 million. You've made some gains on that. But if they come back and tell us, oh, all the things you bought, now the value is 850,000. You have lost 150,000 out of that. So it means that the security you have on your books has been impaired by 150,000. But what Bank of Ghana is telling us that all the securities they have in their books, now their values are 0 each. So all of them are impaired. So now, if it were here, when you report that, oh, I invested 1 million, and now I can only get 850,000 pounds. This is where the problem starts. You have to go to your board and explain. They can fire you because of that. Were you drunk? Were you intoxicated? Were you on some weed or something? What factors do you put into account before you bought these things? So that is the situation we are in. Apart from the 60.8 billion they've described as impaired assets, which are losses. All the things is the loans they give government. And all these have become zero value. They are rotten. There's nothing we can get of it because of that DDE can overreact it. Beside this one, there's another 55 billion cedis, which is as a result of what we call negative equity. It means Bank of Ghana now, if they have to sell all their assets they have, they will still need to get another loan of 55 billion to cover the assets. So that place is completely mess. The bank as it is now is bankrupt. The money they have to even trade, which we say belongs to Ghanaians, that money is negative equity. So, but my problem I have with this minority, Papa, this is where we are going wrong as a nation. The problem I have with the minority, with the approach they've taken. I mean, when I read what they are saying, I describe all of them like children. Do you understand? Papa Smiley, if it is here, or we expect these people to set a precedent. Okay, they can discuss in the parliament that, okay, one, you've run all the Bank of Ghana assets it has into a negative equity. That one is even a sackable and jailable offense. So they put it there as one of the things Bank of Ghana has done. And they should enshrine it into a law or something that any governor who, experiences or practices this thing again, this is the consequence. Two, there should be threshold. If all the investment you have is, let's say, 60 billion, at any point in time as a governor, if, let's say, 10 billion becomes impaired, it's a sackable or a jailable offense. You come out with all these things so that the government knows that, yes, he or she has flouted all of these things. If it were Igbo, they will take you into one small room and tell you, you know the score already. So you will resign, then the necessary things will take effect. But you can't call press conference and say, we are sacking him. Come on. So next time when somebody comes, what criteria are you going to use to fire that person? And the last bit which annoyed me was this. Papa Smile, okay, you both should tell me. The governor of Bank of Ghana, is he not the CEO of the Bank of Ghana? Can somebody tell me? The governor, is he not the CEO of Bank of Ghana?
Well, on the surface of the pin sheet, he is.
Exactly, Papa Smiley. You see, this is our problem. We don't think like, come on. How can the CEO of a company or an organization be the chairman of the board? How possible? Because every board controls the CEO. Every board, here, America, everywhere, every board. It is the board who controls the CEO, not the other way around. But if you look at the structure, whenever the board of governors, whenever they go and meet, it is Addison who is the chairman. So who controls him?
Who controls him? Abe, thank you very much.
Exactly. He will do what he wants.
Abe, thank you. Now, Bombardier, yeah, 2 minutes. Now, why?
Okay, yeah, point on okay, you. That's it. I'm saying, at least I know about Bank of Ghana. You know, the name the cover that day. Now, the papa, question answer there. On say, Makase, you to me living a society a be me above the law, not being below the law. Yes, now you bring society into disrepute. And when I'm for now, no, or here or some to a bank so now me for you be anti your constitution, my first article, no say 2 million na share any pensanity within society. Yes, a be bakers, a be a president, be a but then just more human than who are you know. Because my control banners, my contributing tax are ain't me. Bank of Ghana, I want a loss. Yeah, loss, no say your percentage of our revenue with me either at the above a buying. It shouldn't be more than a certain 5% or 7%. It will not require maximum best be 30 billion. Then so if you about a bank 40 billion. I said 2 years ago, a bank said 10 billion cities. I'm a coca sasa no buy no. So Bibiana yetimi kushin abama na ye na temporary measure na ye no. After now buying trade as no. She said ye foreign reserves na about almost $10 billion. It may cover about 7 to 8 months of import. Because you know maybe a in station a buying a so okra, which is different from me private a year me cry in Katiaboga. A buying will no maybe I say improve machines be why a buying or so didn't command in the hospitals in a druby wire or supply. anything what term central pharmacy here aban distribute medicine it is a Bank of Ghana you will limit also aban besia because who Bank of Ghana we commercial banks now and the monetary policy no say sika interest rate that sika aban the Bank of Ghana the boss central bank almost be 30%. Now say 30% and that's a Ghana commercial bank or just SK and I say in one big rural bank or yeah, would you say 30% of the job or better say 40%? Now since you call Henry cities and just say Henry cities now call no would the more 40%, 46 Henry cities now it might be now call ya Ubenya for so Zakutiano. It's papa Bank of Ghana is also Oniska Okutreska. Open America cry a printing years can create scan a triska. 40 billion, 60 billion kaya boy na Bank of Ghana eco printiska. And no be kaya mano to correzi I say or woman to yentiasi. What printing now corporate can be in Tiba, says Canada or system. Would the year computing engine say, since before we be cities no ako dane no dollar nintino. A citizen could be a home bed into me, trusted in be gum, necessary I be system no to be perceived na. We yes answer na who person strengthen city no but isn't say what can be brave gum so I ain't be so the permanent call for no so mon cities no ma code then to dollars near the question pass yem bank commercial bank ma obi o pedal and akonyes can be on the rippling effects the Bank of Ghana na we no boom raso so boom raso dia Bank of Ghana no onye dipa CEO for no nyina no say or resign and now you punishment because what boom raso we cry resignation we resign first of all no what resign or said no court financial loss because so my bank 40 billion now command 60 billion 20 billion no e wo hen aban beka say me kra no Bank of Ghana one of my bu amra so no enti 20 billion yedi dia ya aban sika yedi sika ne kotwe sika no it was say yedi Addison Dr. Addison court ene omu president ko yi omu ano eno na de bia oba America na ye Senate committee ye ne nkofo ntiase no we say nko na ye treasurer whatever meet a year obekono a big what boom raso cause you will limit no cause yes na obi be na mra na ye dey ma ban 5% of a business no command 10% 5% a huge impact abrasa Caribbean ke bit support a national school feeding a surprise ko intimi chomoka and cry ye 143 million cedis na eradicate schools and the tree. Me once you 20 billion, 10 billion be for baby. I bet you 143 billion. 143 million cities. Into way nya dia me resign say me continue few. Or say add the same no. Way into papa no be new. Where you work aduma. Where you organize crime or said BN and ebem. When you say behind this me am cause me ko see ade. Also one ya koche no. Ye china or ye innocent to prove guilty or say ye didn't koko it's an attorney general no on the attorney general no nejuma bakunu a two office near kabum the office of the attorney general and the ministry of justice what is justice assem because by say would it to extra 10 billion akoma buy no what the private other key sectors of funds
Okay.
so that's it
All right.
ama say yeah you may about 1 minute and ma say pension for no yes I could another haircut no name say first one my ye yeah can born say they be nyenwe yes I call yes second round beam and I'll say on touch it a treasure bill and yet meaning so much touch it because we sound so how many to toss our bills no a one 21 the from sanka with that CP.
Yo, thank you very much. Ebrenaso, 6 o'clock nabo. I need to rise up right away. Na me adma ochna yaba aba beto aso. Me do bibiase for being part of today's show as well. Na me adma ochna yababa ya beto aso. Yebetie nwum kakra before Bibi comes our way with turning to God's word Jumedi. Until then, bye bye.